Welcome to a city immortalized in song. Kalamazoo, Michigan, Waldo Stadium, and home to the Western Michigan Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Buffalo Bulls. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with and the Broncos will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bulls offense will be first on the attack. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got it.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Clemens. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Going to try to get it himself.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Splits the uprights. Good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So Western Michigan's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got a man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Complete downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And that's a first down.
Gets it out fast. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his man down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. How about this? That's catch number 300 in his career.
And it doesn't matter who's been playing quarterback in this offense. Who's ever pulling the trigger, they know this guy is dependable. 300 catches, David, that is a lot.
Just unreal consistency.
There he goes. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Throws to the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Second and goal for the offense. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man to the left. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll toss it. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long. Try to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
And we'll have a shakeup in the Mountain West standings this week. Check this out. San Jose State sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the Silicon Valley. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Here's a quick throw out to the left.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. Third and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
And the Broncos will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. To the air on first down. Finds his back in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man in the middle. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And the Bulls can really attack on this second and short. He's got an open man. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Goes to the option. Quick toss. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
In that second down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. You saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. He's looking downfield to throw. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Nestled just inside that right upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turn. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. He lets one fly deep. And he hauls it in inside the 30. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Broncos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He leaves it with his back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll bring it out. It's Duke. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clemens. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Intercepted for the 11th time. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Touchdown Broncos! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Buffalo, 9.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun snap on third down. Punts it out of the air. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. Gets it past the marker. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Clemens. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The Bulls send out the punt unit. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Going over the top. He made the catch past the marker, also past the sideline. He's out of bounds. It'll be 4th down. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He finds a soft spot in the middle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Lewis. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Lewis. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
Great job by the receiver catching that curl route. And did you see the way he came back to the football? That's a great lesson for a lot of young receivers out there. You create separation by coming back to the quarterback.
And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send a field goal unit out before halftime. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And as the clock runs out here in the second quarter, this offense happy with the lead it has built, and they'll go to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellows, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Kalamazoo. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
The Bulls will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understanding the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Bulls will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown Bulls. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. They'll go to the air. And he makes the grab for the deuce. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. The screen, and watch out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to fire on second down. He's going for the big play. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll try to get the first through the air, using the quick game. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this linebacker is all over the field in run support. When they throw the football, though, man, does he have great vision, and he breaks on the football. Look at him using the hands. He had 2 a week ago. Throw in another today. That's a season for a linebacker most of the time. Great 2-game stretch for this LB.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zips it out to his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
First down for the offense.
The play action fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, running back on the move. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They give it to him again. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Under fire. He's going for the goal line. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and goal for the offense. The Sneak scores it.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. New Mexico State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's got it.
They're trailing by 18 to UTEP. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They think there's room to run to the right here. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Back has it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
27, Western Michigan, 24.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Now on the move. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Duke. Quick spin on the run. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. The short hands, it's Clemens. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got him downfield. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Great job by the back on the option.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So an 82-yard drive there, and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put...
Turning it on! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. Right back to the well. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Broncos are marching down the field.
First down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. It's first and 10. They've moved it to the 41. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Trying play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First and 10 coming up. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Broncos racing to the line in the hurry up. Just keep slinging it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The Broncos are threatening on first and goal.
Western Michigan.
From the gun. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Trying to run it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're looking to throw on second and short. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. If they can pay off this third and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal. From the gun. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Miami was able to finish off a close one in South Florida today. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his tight end. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row. It's not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. But listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one game. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on